Let me start this off with something very simple. Conversations of absurdities will create real-world atrocities. We've seen that right the way across the globe, from wars through to economic hardship, through to poverty. The list is endless, and the role of diplomats is constantly changing, as we'll soon find out. They tender a very soft role. Not only do they have to appease you, the business community, not only do they have to appease their governments, but they also have the weight and burden of the public court of opinion. So as we start off this panel, that is totally unscripted, on purpose, I'd like to start off with our guest from Saudi Arabia, because it is rather interesting, in a world where we see non-traditional partnerships, how does Saudi Arabia see East Africa as a unit, as a partner in progress for a nation that for some may say doesn't need East Africa?
Okay, thank you so much. It gives me a great pleasure indeed to be here representing my country, Saudi Arabia. And Mr. Moderator, if you allow me to start with Saudi Arabia, since 2016, had embarked into a transformational phase aiming to diversify the economy and to move away from oil as a single source of, or the major, I mean, it's still the major contribution to the economy, but we are trying to unleash other sector. So with this direction, this has opened up actually opportunities in various sectors in the KSA. For instance, tourism, services, industry, petrochemical, renewable energy. But not only this, Saudi also is after opportunities in other parts of the world. So with its sovereign wealth fund, we're after also an opportunity in other part of the world. And Saudi Arabia is considered Africa and East Africa as a region with a great potential. As a result, there has been more focus toward looking up opportunities in that part of the world, open and establish a channel, trying to creating a platform for business people to collaborate, to exchange opportunities. In fact, there also been increase in the existence of trade office for investment attraction, for investment promotion between the two countries. So East Africa is a dear region to KSA, and we are looking really forward to maximize and increase investment and collaboration between KSA and
I guess the question is, it's why in particular East Africa? You have over 194 countries that Saudi Arabia can build relationships with. East Africa in particular, place for most people when they look at it from the UK perspective, is one that is fraught with hardship. Often what we forget is in this non-aligned movement, countries like Saudi Arabia can be best friends there. But what have you seen as a member of the ambassador staff in the UK, from your compatriots from East Africa, that gives you belief that East Africa can actually do something?
Well, I believe it's, I mean, the growth in this part of Africa is higher. I mean, it's more stable. It's also near in terms of a geographic location. I think it's also culturally is closer to KSA. So, I mean, this gives it a strategic importance, this part of Africa.
There we go. So